welcome to today's video. Now today I'll be talking now about the spreadsheet once again. Pretty sure this is now number 4. I guess I'm just now well known as the guy who talks about Flynn's spreadsheets, which is not too bad considering that Flynn's actually a cool person. But either way, obviously this is the original spreadsheet. So this was the last spreadsheet that we looked at, and this is now what it looks like here. So there's been a couple changes onto this spreadsheet, which we'll get into right now, basically. You know what? Let's talk about it right now. So first start off with the Americas. Let's zoom in on a bit as well, just so you guys can look at it for yourself as well. And there's been quite a few changes here. Sentinels first. It looks like John Cutie is now more likely to be joining Sentinels as a new IGL, while Kaplan and Drew Spark, they're basically certain of rejoining the team along with the manager of Kez. Valen, not really too sure about Valen's situation, but yeah, we don't really know. I'll be honest about Valen. It's just a bit of an unknown there. So John Cutie, all good, and Valen, possibly not joining Sentinels. EG, I'm pretty sure I talked about it in my last video, but APOS perform Icing BCJ, including Zek, all of them are gone. Leviathan, King. What the hell is King cooking? Well, apparently, he's rumored to be joining another team, which is Furia. I don't know how, but I think this might be just a trial. But if that's the case, I'm very, very shocked about that. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, if it is true that that Leviathan wants to have a new like an international roster, then go ahead, but still I'm a bit shocked over that still. Cloud9. Well, Cloud9 is rumored that Shazam might be going to Cloud9, along with the possibles of Screwface and Rooney. We know that Jake and MCE, both of them are pretty certain to be rejoining Cloud9, but these are just trials. So those three could be IGLs for C9 for next year. We don't really know though. Cupid, I'm pretty sure his probability has also gone down, so now he's on the unlikely side of rejoining Cloud9. Loud, nothing on Loud right now. The same thing as in the last spreadsheet. Korea Sports however have made some changes, obviously with the sudden passing of Davies. Why not replace the Colombian with another Colombian? Not really replace. I don't really like. I know. But I say replace, whatever. Rumor has it that Darker will possibly be joining the team as a new flex player, and MTA's probability of joining the team has heightened, so he is now on the pretty likely stage. Darker, I think he might be on trial, so still with Korea Sports, but it would be cool though to have a Colombian back into the tier 1 scene of Valorant. 100 Thieves, still nothing other than Thwypo. He is his probability of joining 100 Thieves has lowered, so he is possibly going to be leaving the team. Furia, like I mentioned before, King, he is rumored to be joining Furia, which is a bit of a shock to me when I saw this. And then Koi, his probability has heightened, so now he's almost certain to be joining Furia. G2 of FlyQuest. Rumor has it that if G2 does sign the former guard roster, then Shazam will be the new IGL. If G2 does sign this roster, and then Valen will be out and maybe looking for another team to possibly join. Along with this, Tex, his probability has basically lowered to the lowest that be probably leaving. So he might not stick around with the guard roster, which I'll be honest, kind of makes sense. It's not really because he's a bad player, but because he wasn't part of the original 5-man roster. Obviously, who was it? I can't remember right now. There was a player side player. They had to replace side player with Tex because obviously side player went to T1, so that's why. But I hope that like Jonah P, Trent, Net, Josh RT, even I hope to say the IGLs are a bit of a question mark there for the former guard roster. NRG, only one that being Ethos, probably gonna be leaving along with Artists. I'm not really surprised about that, considering that he was just as a reserve, now a 6th player. And MIBR, Havoc's probability has heightened I'm pretty sure I don't know if he's also a new player as well, but I might be wrong. Is he a new player? I'm looking at the old spreadsheet, and no, he's not. Okay, so his probability has only heightened. It is now on pretty likely. So pretty likely that Havoc will be signed to MIBR. Next up now is EMEA, and there's been a couple changes now to EMEA. Fnatic first. Only thing is Kamek. Pretty sure Kamek, he's probably gonna be leaving. That's all the changes there for Kamek. And Fnatic. Giants Gaming, and like I talked about yesterday, Rhyme, he was confirmed to be leaving, well, I should say retiring from professional Valorant, just so he can pursue his studies in university. For esports, nothing. Team Liquid, rumor has it that Safe is still trialing with Team Liquid to possibly possibly rejoin Team Liquid, and Harmy, he's probably gonna be leaving the team as their reserve. Koi, what the fuck is this? What is this? So there's now 4 new players has been added. That includes Nevera, Enzo, Musashi, and Alive. Those 4 players have been added, and now Lawel, his probability has now heightened because of Safe possibly rejoining Team Liquid. This is a bit of a mess here. Could Koi go with a 12-man roster? I'm pretty sure I asked this in the previous video, or 10-man, whatever. Could they? I'm not really too sure. I mean, yes, it did work for EG, but I don't think it's gonna be working for the entire thing. No idea what the situation is gonna be, but I guess we'll see. Link is possibly going to be the new IGO if he does join this team, which at least I think he'll be a better pick than Cold Immensa in my opinion. But it's still going to be interesting considering there's like so many other options that Koi could possibly go. Like they could still go with Kaiko, Unfake, Shadow, Chihuahua, Dimasic, Wolfen still, Musashi, Meadow, Alive, Safe, Nevera, Enzo. There's so many players that are connected with Koi, and it's so surprising to me. Like I am beyond like in disbelief that Koi has this much players that they could possibly choose from. Carmine Core, Shin looks like he's currently trialing again with Carmine Core, and Aang, he is almost certain to be joining the Carmine Core roster to be their new head coach, replacing PM. Team Vitality. Obviously, Woot, he was originally rumored to be joining Team Vitality, but it looks like that's not going to be happening. And he's going to be replaced by Kix, who will be the first Estonian player, I'm pretty sure, in the Tier 1 scene of Valorant. I'll be honest, I don't know a lot about this Kix, guys. I'm actually searching him out right now. Oh, he actually used to play for Bonk and Lasterus. Okay. I'm pretty sure he will be he will be turning 18 in September, so at least I'll be pretty close. Well, I should say of September this year, so at least he doesn't have to wait until he's 18 to play next year. So at least that'll be a good sign. Could Kix maybe be a great up and coming player maybe for Team Vitality? I don't know, we'll see. Nevera's probability has also heightened as well now to possible. I think it's pretty likely now that Team Vitality might sign Nevera. But where's Scream gonna go? I have no idea. I'm pretty sure I did comment on the second video that he might be maybe going to Koi Team Vitality maybe as a 6th player or something. If not, he may go to Tier 2. If not even, he may even stream. I don't know though. Navi's nothing. Gentle Maids, only a Poe. His probability of joining that team has lowered, so he's unlikely to be rejoining that team. Team Heretics, Minibu is basically almost certain to be rejoining that. Mixwell, however, he's possibly rumored to be the reserve player for Team Heretics. So I'm pretty sure Root, I think he is 17 right now, and I don't think he doesn't turn 18 until like after like Madrid or something. So could we maybe see Mixwell possibly playing full Root? And Ryan, so his probability has lowered, not possible / unknown. But Kix, he's also rumored to be joining Team Heretics. Who is going to be in the role? Was that initiator? I'm not really too sure. And BBO Esports, only Aimdil. his probability has lowered now to basically probably going to be leaving. And most likely, he is going to be leaving that team. EMEA now done. Pacific. Z Division, right now, nothing. Who else do we have? DRX. Interesting that Foxy 9's probability has lowered, which I'm really surprised about. Like, yes, the 6-player thing, you don't need to have a 6th player anymore, but still, I mean, I'm pretty surprised that if they at least want to, you know, just basically just help him out and nurture him, then they should maybe stick with Fox 9. But interesting that Fox 9 he's possibly going to be out. Talent Esports, just like DRX Sushi Boys, he's rumored to be leaving Talent Esports. Destination Folks Me, nothing. Team Secret, nothing. Go Esports, nothing. Gen G. Now, I'm glad I did not record this video a couple minutes ago because it was confirmed that Gen G has basically covered up basically everyone. Echo's gone, Goddead's gone, TS, Kick, and even the coaches. The only player that remains is Meteor. That's it. That's the only player. So Meteor is the only player remaining. I'm pretty sure they're going to build around Meteor. We'll see if Lakia does join the team. It's looking a lot more likely now, considering that everyone from Gen G is now gone. But we'll find out. PaperX, CGRS. He's unknown, I guess we'll say. It's been unknown really of what his situation is right now for PaperX and for CGRS. Is he going to be leaving? Is he going to maybe go to Talent Esports? I don't know. Bleed Esports, right now nothing. T1 is looking more likely that X-Creator might be joining T1. So X-Creator will not be joining his brother Forsaken. He'll actually be versing his brother Forsaken for spots in Madrid, Shanghai, and wherever Champions is going to be. Could maybe be in Americas. I don't know. But looking likely that X-Creator will be joining T1, which is interesting. But I don't know what Six's situation is. He might not. I mean, it is pretty likely that he would not be joining that team. But I hope there is some at least some Oceania talent in this in the Pacific region. And RIQ, the only one is Blaze King. He is unlikely to be joining RIQ. He was originally possible / unknown along with the other players, but here is looking pretty unlikely that he will be joining RIQ. The final one now is China, and the only thing is new is Weibo Gaming have announced their roster, which includes Plex as their GL, Try, Zoomer, Nos, and Rickley XD, and Maple as Reserve. And now they have a new head coach of Sunshine. Now, I don't know about Sunshine. I don't know who Sunshine is, I'll be honest. I've been trying to follow the Chinese scene, and it's not really been going well. But I think this is a pretty decent roster for Weibo. Wait. What? Sorry. So I searched up Sunshine, and apparently Sunshine is an American observer and producer. I highly doubt that is actually the coach for Weibo Gaming. I don't think a Chinese team will sign an American coach. Yeah, as you can tell, yeah, he's actually the Chinese. So I don't know what I'm trying to do here, but either way, just like I said before, I think this is a decent roster. Maybe for Weibo Gaming, but it'll be quite difficult. He used to coach Gank Gaming and Gehetto Artist. Okay, so he has coached some at least some pretty well known teams, mainly in the Tier 2 organization, or I should say in the Tier 2 scene. But however, we still don't know who that final team is. Could it maybe be RNG, or I should say Royal Never Give Up? Could it be Tyloo? I don't know, but I guess we'll find out pretty soon. So that's really about it for me. Obviously, I'll leave a link to this down in the description below so you can watch it. So you can look at it for yourself and maybe spot some other things that I did not cover. So that's really about it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Catch you guys next time in the next one. Goodbye.